This is Now. I'm Dylan Anchetta alongside Mark Carpenter in the H&N Digital Center.
And we want to begin with breaking news right now from Windward Oahu. These images are just into our newsroom. Part of Kamehameha Highway in Hauula is shut down. Traffic is being contraflowed and a lane is closed on the highway after a partial road collapse on the side of the road. You can see just this remarkable image right now of the truck just really positioned in that crack on the side. This is a very coastal region of the area.
Dangerously close.
Exactly, and this is not the first time an incident like this has happened, but a partial road collapse in Hauula has led to contraflow on Kamehameha Highway. This is in the Kahuku-bound lane. Department of Transportation crews are responding. We have a crew en route right now to bring you the latest throughout the day, so stay with us on air and online.
Yeah, we also want to get to some other news of the day, including the latest in that deadly Turkey-Syria earthquake. At last check now,